Hello and welcome, I am Patchtoes, Clan Leader of Edgecape, bringing you the next set of games in our very first clan tournament. This is still the first round of a double elimination set, and today, just get the game going, sorry. Today we have for you our very own Voty. I'm assuming that's how he wants his name said. Down here in the bottom right as the red Protoss versus Foxman, our blue Zerg in the top left on here on Belshire Vestige. Voty, I believe, is platinum level player, and Fox, I think, might be platinum or gold himself, actually. Good luck and have fun going out. This is still the first rounds. With these are actually the last set of games we played in the first round, which means after this we'll be moving on to the second rounds and the first losers bracket. And there's Voty saying how he hates Zerg matchups, it seems. To be fair, I can never decide if I hate Zerg or Terran more. Protoss I can generally deal with. Well, Voty is going to be taking his expand quite early by the looks of it, as with his placement of his first pylon here. Foxman sending out his overlord, not actually to check for bases, because obviously it's only one, but he's just put here, I think, to keep an eye out for any proxy pylon moves that might be coming from Voty. Voty is sending out the probe across the map and will go in for a scout. Not a lot coming down. Yep, there's the pool going down at 10 supply for Foxman here, along with his extractor as well. So probably looking for early speedlings or quick attack. That's the thing. Early gas doesn't mean a lot with Zerg. It can mean anything. He'll be using gas at some point for something. That's all we know. So Voty is going to get a little scout. He is going to see both those buildings down before running away, and it looks like he's going to go here to deny any early expand from Foxman, but Foxman just going to chase him around for a little bit. Back at Voty's base, gateway is down, as is a forge. So fast forge expand, usual Protoss tactic against Zerg without going too aggressive too early on. Sorry, my voice got a bit mumbled there. So Foxman has his little overlord here, just hanging out. Not doing much, and same here. So he's keeping good vision on his own base, but doesn't have any sight on what Voty is doing at the moment. So completely in the dark. Voty's still running his probe around, still running around and keeping an eye on everything that's going on. Nothing unusual. Queen is in production. There's an overlord. There's the metabolic boost, so speedlings will be coming into play before any speedlings are even in production. The probe doing a brilliant job of staying alive and scouting. Still no attempts to scout from Foxman. This might set him back in the game a bit, as now back at base, Voty does have his forge, he does have his gateway, and he's got his expand going down as well, while Foxman is still sitting on one base with merely speedling research. The queen is out and is going to chase this probe away, I think, for the last time. So I don't think any more scouting is going to get done. In fact, Foxman might be lucky enough to catch him here, will he? He's doing a runner. 6 Zerglings are now in production. Cybernetics core also down, but this is all I care about right now. Doesn't look like the drone is going to catch him, and it's just shields are back up. No. Well, that so far is the most exciting engagement. Expand is now going down for Foxman at 4 minutes 35. So quite a late expand for Zerg players. 6 Zerglings now on the field, another 10 in production, and his expand speedling boost is going to finish up before he gets to his opponent's base. Back over here we see that there are currently no... Oops, sorry, wrong button. Only one zealot at the moment for Voty himself. He's just gone for the early expand, and it looks to be taking up quite quickly. Only now getting his first and second assimilator down, though, so warp gate technology will be down. And in come the 6 Zerglings, speedlings, who are going to run around. 2 of them get taken out by the photon cannon, but with the speedling boost they are able to just run up into the main. Probes have come off the line and trying to run. I thought they were going to fight, but no, they are going to try and run away, but this is going to cost a lot of mining time here on Voty, and reinforcements come in. Photon cannon doing what it can from where it is, but not a lot can be done. A few Zerglings taken out, but the main now is completely exposed at this point. No photon cannon going down to block off the main. The Zealot just outside doing nothing. Probes mining away. It looks like this main is actually going to be lost here by Voty. Very, very costly to lose your main before your natural. At the moment, Voty does not seem to be worrying too much about it, though. No answer to it. Another gateway's gone down, his assimilator's gone down, but no, he is going to leave it down. 40, 20, 0. One probe gets out, but he's going to get eaten up before he even makes it anywhere. So Voty has lost his main at this point, while Foxman is actually proceeding to take his second expand. So even without any knowledge, the speedlings just run through, and Voty had nothing to answer. He's got 3 zealots who are going to push out towards Foxman's bases, but I don't see a lot that they can do on their own with just the 3. Zerglings are just going to hang out at the top, not going to be drawn into trying to take any extra. Photon cannon is going down the middle line to protect those probes that have survived the assault. But actually here they go. They are going to come around just as the photon cannon finishes up. Probes have been pulled off the line, so this is going to cost more mineral time. But swiftly dealt with, not too many losses. And here come the 3 zealots moving in now. 3 spine crawlers are going down, and Voty is going to try and focus them down. Foxman microing a little bit with his speedlings, trying to distract Voty from actually destroying the spine crawlers, but one has gone down. One has just finished up though, and the second one finishing up. Queen going to take out the one zealot. Is he? No. Yes, there goes the one zealot. 2 zealots left at the front line now, and another queen at the top, so these zealots are now trapped themselves. And Maulings are coming out. 2 overlords coming across the map. For what reason? I don't know. They're not carrying anything, but they're just here for sight. More speedlings are coming in. But he is... Voty. They're just kind of accepting that he has failed, it seems, at this point, but not seem to be willing to quit just yet. 3 bases are up now for Foxman, and Warpgate Research is not far off finishing for Voty. He is going to take his main base back again, but he has lost a lot of economy here, so it could be too costly for him to pull anything back. At the moment, look. At the moment, Foxman sitting with 15 Zerglings, whereas Voty only has the 1 zealot. Workers 3 killed at the moment. 21 kills of Zerglings for Voty, and only 7 zealots for Foxman. But in the end, currently the economy is just going to kill him. The worker supply is currently sitting at 38 to 27. So Foxman not taking a huge economy lead, but he does have it. But with 3 bases down, we'll probably see the drone count start to go up a bit now to try and max out all 3 bases. 3 on the 3rd, 11 and 6 on the 2nd, and only 12 and 6 on the 1st. So no base actually saturated at this point. So Foxman maybe wanted to get some more drones in, saturate all his mineral lines, tech up, and just sit back and relax a little bit after that, because he knows he has the advantage. Level 1 weapons research is going down for Voty here, and also an infestation pit and the spire is going down. Evolution chamber, so Foxman now looking to move himself up the tech path a little bit. A Robo Bay has gone down for Voty though, so Voty not willing to just sit there with gateway units even with this economy loss. More gateways coming in, so as soon as Chrono Boost going down on the probe count, so 2 bases pretty much back up and running at this point. This assimilator pretty much not useless, but blocked off by this warp gate here, so it's not going to be able to mine at full capacity at any point. Both players just quite willing to sit in their own bases at this point and wait to see what happens. That 1 armor upgrade has gone down now for Foxman as well. And Foxman, yeah, starting to saturate the bases by the looks of it. 18, 9. Oh, it's a bit of a drop there, but he is sitting on a nice amount. Spire is going to finish up soon. The infestation pit is done. So are we going to see infestors or spore crawl? Locusts, swarm hosts. Sorry there. Blink research is now also going down for Voty for his stalkers to get a bit more extra mobility. And another forge is coming down, so voty really looking to claw his way back with upgrades. But as soon as the spire is finished up, 12 Mutalisks are now in production for Foxman. So Foxman looking to take to the air before his opponent can. And if I'm correct, voty doesn't actually have much anti. In fact, he's still only sitting on 1 Zealot and 7 Stalkers, which are currently watching towards their main. So voty actually expecting the aerial assault, but whether it's too little too late, we'll see. The speedlings are moving back to base now. May have just been a simple misclick as the F2 and move, which is quite possible. But Foxman also continuing to expand and taking a 4th base afterwards. So the Mutalisks are going to move out across the map now. They are going to head for the main, but are they going to be stopped by this nice little line of Stalkers here as more gateways come in? Templar Archives are down, of course. And here comes the fight. The Mutalisks come in, trying to focus down this pylon, and managing it, losing 1 Mutalisk. This hasn't really made a huge difference as Foxman hasn't supply blocked voty at this point. He's lost 1 Mutalisk, and now voty knows where they're going to hit. They're going to try and come in again through the side, but the Stalkers have moved off, and he's going to focus down the pylon and try to power down voty's buildings, which he's going to do with ease. The Forge, 2 Warp Gates, Archives, and Robo has gone down. Now moving towards the mineral line and trying to take out a few pros, but the Stalkers are coming in, taking out Mutalisks very, very quickly at this point. Foxman has to pull out. He's lost about half his Mutalisk count there. And all he's managed to pick up is a couple of probe kills and power down a couple of buildings for a minute or two. Now hopefully this will keep voty on his back foot, and Foxman will have a follow-up for this. He's got a lot of Zerglings down there, so hopefully he's looking to make voty overcommit to Stalkers and get a nice surrounding. But with the Blink research currently on hold, the Stalkers will not have the mobility to move out against such a large force of speedlings. 67 Zerglings are owned at this time, along with 18 Mutalisks, 1 Zealot and 20 Stalkers for voty. And the Zerg army is now starting to mass at the Zelnaga Watchtower. Mutalisks is going to move out again to the main, probably as a distractory force. Let's see what happens here. As he's coming into the main. Pylon just about to finish, and it's going to get focused down by these Mutalisks, keeping voty completely unpowered on these 3 buildings. Stalkers not quick enough to catch the Mutalisks before they move out, and they are going to move around now to the natural, focusing down one of the photon cannons and move out before the Stalkers could do anything. So Foxman doing a nice couple of hit and run tactics, making sure that voty is kept on his back foot and is constantly on the defensive and having to move around. 2 more photon cannons are going down now for voty, but is it going to be enough? Dark Shrine is under construction at this point as well, along with level 2 weapons and armor research. But at the moment, Foxman just being the aggressor here and putting voty in his place. He's moving in, takes out 1 probe, but has to move away before the Stalkers come in and the photon cannon focuses them down himself. This game's still progressing quite steadily. We could see a DT drop coming in, which could change the entire face of this game. At the moment, Stalkers are moving constantly back and forth. Unfortunately, they are going to move down to the natural just as the Mutalisks are coming into the main. Too many photon cannons are in place though for Foxman to want to try and push in there, so he is denied at this point. The Stalkers blinking out of the base due to the wall off and being unable to move out without blink. And 2 Dark Templar warped in on the outside of the base as well, so voty, now fed up of sitting at home, is going to move out, and he's going to walk into this huge mass of speedlings, having to pull back very quickly. It's 1 Stalker, 2 Stalker, 3 Stalker, 4, 5, 6, 7 Stalkers lost, but absolutely no gain there. Too many speedlings to be dealt with. The DTs may have also been taken out. Yes, there were 2 Overseers. Sorry, I completely missed that. DTs were also lost, making them absolutely ineffective. Level 3 ground weapons and level 1 air weapons are now in production and under research now for voty. So voty looking to take to the air at this point, I guess. But at the moment, Foxman owns everything. Sorry, the DTs weren't killed. They did escape and went to harass the 4th base of Foxman. I'm very sorry I missed that. But quickly denied without having done too much damage. I'm assuming a couple of drones were killed, but that would have been about it. 6 drones have been, 6 drones were claimed in that attack, but it's not a huge loss compared to what voty is facing here, as Foxman is looking to move in now and probably take the match. A couple of scouts there for voty just quickly chewed up, and voty just backing himself into a corner with his stalkers. An Archon coming in, but at this point it's going to not do much, as the Mutalisks are going to come into the main and start harassing the base. Down go the pylons. The Stalkers have to move in now against Mutalisks, but as soon as they do, surely these Zerglings are going to come in through the front door. Mutalisks are now falling back. No movement from Foxman's ground forces yet. Wait, there we go. And they're now moving around to the front door by the looks of it. No, going back. Meeting up with a few more Zerglings having a party. Always got to have a pre-attack party, but at this point, 199 supply versus 100. One Archon on the field, and voty having to destroy his own base in order to get mobility with his army, but at this point the wall is the only thing that is keeping him alive. And here comes the end of the game, I would say, as the surround comes. The Zerglings are trying to get into this round. They're not even trying to try this round, just that simple A move here. Foxman is just completely outnumbering voty. Voty's forces just falling and dying. Mutalisks bombarding them from the air. A couple of warpins, but it's just too little too late, surely. This is going to be... There it is. GG from voty. GG. voty loses his first match against Foxman. Foxman taking the start of the series 1-0 with just a massive Zerglings and quicker Mutalisks. Great little move at the start of the match with those Speedlings getting up and destroying the main, completely putting voty backwards. That's for the first match like that. voty must be feeling terrible. I wonder how he does in his next one.